Hello everyone, Michael, Clash City Rocker. Another video as I attempt to join the VC community and just share some of my collection, spark the conversation. And last week, what I had talked about, and I'm actually wearing a different shirt this week, which is funny that I wore the same shirt 2 weeks in a row, is an alleged bias against 45 Records. I kind of have noticed that in watching videos from the VC, even the latest one, which was the Vinyl Tag 2025 named 3 singles, and all these people are like, I don't have those 45s, but I'll show you the record. And there was a lot of derision and laughter. So I talked about how I buy 45s, collect them. It's not a huge part of my collection, but it is something. And so what I want to talk about tonight is a specific collection, my Clash 45 collection. Last week I showed just kind of quickly, and I probably will do another video where I go through it slower, my Jam 45 collection. But again, there's a lot of joy from collecting 45 records. So I'm a Clash fan, fanatic, whatever you want to call us. And eventually it's a band that was only around for a short amount of time, 76 to 83 or 76 to 85, whatever. And yeah, they're a legacy band, people. There's new product, but you have a choice. So once you've bought the catalog, so it's the American version of, Give Enough Rope. And you bought the European version. You can see the different fonts on it. So one's on Epic, one's on CBS. So you've done you bought the catalog, then you buy the variations, and then you find out that, the 10-inch version, which is what I grew up with. In fact, I'm pretty positive this is my original. Great. Second side, Bank Robber, Robber Dub, Armageddon Time, Justice and I Kick It Over. Probably the best second half of a record. The music that introduced me to dub. All you soul, funk, R&B guys. 6-inch penis dude. I'm sure you know about this, but this got me into dub, was this one. So I had the 10-inch, and then I bought the 12-inch version, and I have the super one. And then you can buy the singles. So here's Clash, London Calling, my favorite, again, Armageddon Time. Here it is. And then you can buy Picture Disc. Not a huge picture disc guy, but this is kind of a fun one. Birmingham 76, if you want real raw Clash punk rock guys out there, this is the Clash in its primal state. You can buy funky compilations, The World According to the Clash. It's a great late 80s compilation. There's some tracks on here from London Calling as well. So you can buy those and buy bootlegs, great old school bootlegs. It's a very common bootleg, the Palladium 79 show. But anyways, if you're a collector and you love the Clash, what are you going to buy? And so my story happened, and some of you are going to recoil when you see how I have these records curated, but I have them in a display. So I walked into a record store one day, and they had 5 Clash picture sleeves. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And those of you who know your Clash, this is pretty much the first 5 singles. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. I didn't even know these existed. And the Clash is a 3-piece because Terry Chimes was gone and Topper hadn't come in yet. And then I bought, and I'm sorry, I'm going to have to stand up here. I forgot. I bought this in England. The Clash 19 UK singles plus bonus tracks. Now, in retrospect, I probably should have bought it in vinyl, but they didn't have it in vinyl at the time. So the ones I just showed you, White Riot, 1977, Capitol Radio. All right, anyways. So I bought that, and I use this, because they have all of them pictured. I use this as the guide to go and buy the rest. So There you go. Bank Robber, Tommy Gunn, London Calling, Cost of Living EP, Call Up. Underrated Clash song, one of the greatest singles ever. This is England. Know Your Rights. And then you get weird ones like this. This is a US sleeve for Should I Stay or Should I Go. There's Mick in his Whack Attack days. That We Are Family 1979 Pittsburgh Pirates cap. Those of you who are baseball fans. So anyways, I was like, wow, I'm going to buy these. But look at this beautiful display. Look how great they look. It's just a cool collection. Again, the joys and benefits of collecting 45. So why did I decide to do them that way? Well, because when I was working in music, I would, I didn't always get soft passes because I had crew passes or house passes, whatever you call them. But, you would occasionally work a show and they would give you a soft pass. And this is just from a small portion when I was doing shows. So like you got your Stones here, there's your Who, usual, got your Madonna, your Dice Clay. Well, anyways, I like these visual displays, and that's one of the reasons I collect the 45s, because I like the way they look. And that's one of the great benefits for it. And then I kept going with singles. Some of these I got in England. This is nascent internet, pre-Discogs, old school shopping. Like this one, Janie Jones, I found in a market in Paris. One of those outer borough, or was that a Riesmont? I don't know. Whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about, French people. But again, I kept buying them. Sometimes, and the records aren't in here. There's only a couple that I left the records in, like this one, because that's the artwork. Another US one. And then, occasionally I'd buy one of the later reissue 45s. So that's 24 Clash picture sleeves. And then the last ones. And then it got really hard. So the last one, again, according to this box, that I was missing was this one, Straight to Hell. But then I kind of got the bug, so I bought some really funky variants. This one, this is such a great variation of the Clash London Calling artwork. This is a Dutch one, and that is Bank Robber, Rudy Can't Fail, Rockers Galore with Mickey Dread. That's kind of the companion one to this one that I showed earlier. Another Dutch one. This one is Train in Vain, Bank Robber, Rockers Galore again on the other side. But look how cool those look. Again, the only way you're going to get that is if you buy 45s, if you collect 45s. So this, and then this was one that's my favorite Clash song, the Clamp Down. And this one's one of the more expensive according to Discogs, but really, who cares? Aussie, later issue. And then, remember, there was the yellow Clash London Calling. Well, it turns out they did the Jamaican flag variant. So there's a green version, there's a red version. I just found this one funky. This is, I think, a Record Store Day. And then I did put a couple Joe ones in here, of course. And then this is that interview disc that from NME that allegedly is one of the expensive ones as well. And then Joe. So, there's 33 that are 100%, or 34 of the 36 that are 100% Clash related. And then this is a little bootleg. Came with another Clash bootleg. So I strongly recommend buying 45s. They're fun to collect. I love the artwork. If you love a band, it's a great way to expand your understanding. And I'm just looking up at my collection for a second. I'm going to grab one. I just think it's fun. Bobby Gentry. Holy moly. Okolona River Bottom Blue, from that glorious concept album that didn't make it. So I'm Michael, Clash City Rocker, trying to do videos for the VC, trying to spark a dialogue. Is there a 45 bias? People just dismiss them, don't like them, think they're like, I don't know, for little kids, or there's some weird sexist kind of thing, or is it a regional thing? Is it a Brit versus Yank thing? I don't know. Love to talk to you about it. Those are my Clash 45s, picture sleeves. I know there's a zillion more out there. Those are the ones I have. Love to know what you have. Love to hear some comments. I appreciate a couple people have watched some of my videos. They're as DIY as they get. There aren't going to be any graphics, or I'm not going to be talking like a DJ. I ain't going to be doing any kind of like that. I'm just going to talk about my collection, talk about music, and hope that I get some comments. All right. Peace out.